Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Ron, you thought that it was fair? I've been your partner for longer than she has, and yet you've never asked me to headline a set. I hate Halloween. It gives me nightmares. Back when I was a kid, there's a limit to the costumes you're allowed to wear when you have one eye. Everybody says, why don't you just go as a cyclops? That's so has been. I got in trouble in school. As a teenager, I decided I would be creative. I went as a purple unicorn.
Oh!
My teachers complained that I was nothing but a horny teenager.
Oh!
I said, fine, that's their problem. Next year, I decided I'd go as a snake. But they told me I couldn't be naked, so I wore blue jeans. Then I got thrown out of school for being a one-eyed trouser snake. It's so hard being an eyeball. Nothing ever fits, not even perfume. Yeah, all I want in life, people want validation. All I want is parking validation.
Oh.
I swiped Liz. She's a little tied up at the moment. It happens. But with Liz tied up, I'm going to steal her jokes. Don't you tell anybody that I'm a joke thief.
Oh!
Can I do Liz's voice? Let's see. I was a military veteran. I spent 30 years in the military. You get out, they ask you, what are you good at? I said, killing and bombing. He said, you're a comic? I specialize in hostile work environments. But you see, being the all-seeing orb, there's only one hostile work environment. It's when you get a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Yeah, you were saying that I was married. Yes, I'm married. And like any married person, I got a mother-in-law.
Oh.
She doesn't like me. She caught me at the center of the aisle and said, your two brothers seem so normal. I said, you must be nearsighted. So do your 12 ex-husbands. I'm not taking marriage advice from somebody who's upgraded their spouse more than their cell phone. That's like asking the Cubs for advice on how to win the World Series. In the meantime, you're cursed with an old goat, a cork bat, and a couple of condemned balls. Her objection, besides the fact that she needs bifocals to see that I'm a catch. She ought to be proud to have me as a son-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, what can you do? Some people are just blind.
Oh!
You sit there, you be quiet. I told you, be quiet. I'm headlining this set. You can stay there. Seriously, Aaron, where do you get these broads? I once said I was going to study abroad. That's where my mother-in-law hit me.
Oh!
Yeah, she doesn't like me. She's a vegan. I'm not. Can somebody tell her she doesn't have to eat every mushroom in the forest?
No!
It's entirely possible for a couple to have dietary differences and still have a happy relationship. Just look at Barbie and Ken. Ken's always been meatless.
Oh!
Yeah. This woman, she thinks that I ought to be eating her cooking. With the way she cooks, yeah, it's the dominoes effect. It all tastes like cardboard.
Oh!
She says, you don't understand. We got options. We got chlorella. We got spirulina. We got ashwagandha. Sounds like the Disney princess got herself an STD. No, even the candy companies are on board just in time for Halloween. Your options include airheads, crybabies, and dum-dums. With the way she is, I'd say that the message they're sending is you are what you eat. I got in trouble the other day. I was walking into a grocery store and I saw a guy sitting there with a cup sticking out. So I threw in a quarter. All was great until I heard plunk. I said, oh my God, what are you drinking? Double caramel macchiato with a twist? What does that run? $12.50. Here, let me give you 15. That'll cover it. Thought it was all fine and dandy till I come walking out of the store just in time to hear, boom, my coffee. Yeah, what was it? I'll buy you another one. It was a pumpkin spice super mocha latte with extra cream and extra whip, and it was a grande.
Oh.
Well, what does that cost you? $12.50.
Oh.
Here's $15. I realized that this guy was scamming so much he ought to be running for office. And speaking of running for office, I'm out there the other day and I realized it's everybody's favorite season. It's election season. Yeah, no, that's the time when the politicians emphasize the emphasis to make sure we understand the emphasis on the emphasis is to emphasize the emphasis so we can empathize. You'd think that they'd get the emphasis on the correct syllable. Heck, election season, it ought to be open season. Which means comics, take your best shot. Yeah, I love being the headliner. See, Chuck knows how to get ahead in life. I know how to get a headliner in life. Yeah. Hey, Liz, thank you for your service. With that, on behalf of Liz Frisius, I've been the all-seeing orb. Thank you. Good night and happy Halloween.
Oh, let's give it up for the all